Economists forecast that it will be difficult for Sri Lanka to register a growth rate higher than 6% in 2013. Founder and principal researcher at the Point Pedro Institute for Development, Dr. Muthukrishna Sarvanandan, points out that with the prevailing balance of payments problem and other issues, a growth rate would be a tough achievement. However, launching its 2013 financial policy roadmap recently, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka said that while economic growth last year is expected to be around 6.5%, targeted growth for this year is 7.5%.
Although the Central Bank or the Ministry of Finance would like to believe that we would have achieved 6.5% growth rate by end of last year, 2012, but I doubt it. Maximum would be 6%, even less than that. And external, on the external front also, as I indicated before, trade deficit is very high. It would almost $10 billion US, partly compensated by robust remittances and tourism earnings, but still a very critical period for second consecutive years in terms of balance of payments. I don't see any improvement from this 6.5 what the government says, or the 6% what I'm seeing, improvement from that growth rate during this 2013, unfortunately.
For News First, Nadim Majid's complete interview with Dr. Muthukrishna Sarvanandan. Tune in to Biz First in Focus on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. on MTV Sports.
Sri Lanka suffered yet another defeat against Australia today when they lost the first of the 5-1 internationals to be played with the Aussies by 107 runs. Philip Hughes, however, made history when he became the first Australian to score a century on debut.
Winning the toss, the Australians elected to bat first. Australia posted 305 for 5 in their allotted 50 overs. In reply, Sri Lanka was bundled out for just 198 runs. Philip Hughes became the first Australian debuter to reach a century before he was dismissed for 112 runs. George Bailey, who scored 89 runs together with Hughes, put up a third wicket partnership of 140 runs.
That's 6. Well,
Lasith Malinga, whom many Sri Lankans and Captain Mahela Jayawardene had faith in, was able to claim just 1 wicket.
Yes. And that'll be it. Yeah, Maxwell.
Dinesh Chandimal was the highest scorer for Sri Lanka, scoring 73. T. and Dilshan scored 51. The last of 3 wickets of the Sri Lankan innings fell for just 4 runs.
In the air and got to 11. And
Well, that's all we have from tonight's edition of Primetime News. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Arundhati Mudanayaka.
And I'm Shen Silva. Take care and good night.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback